guys, it's Rachel. So, last night I was scrolling through Twitter, as I always do. I go down the rabbit hole, I go through my timeline, and I came across this thread. And the thread was questions British people have for Americans because we're confusing. Yes, we are confusing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna look at any of the questions and I'm going to answer them in a video because I thought that that just seemed like a fun concept. And my favorite actress is Kate Winslet, and she is British, and I just absolutely am in love and in awe of their accents, and I want to visit London so badly one day. It's literally on my bucket list. So yeah, nothing but love and appreciation for them, honestly. And yeah, so I, for the occasion, got a London fog tea latte from Starbucks. You can get this hot, but they can also make it cold, and honestly, it's my favorite thing ever. So I'll just be sipping on that while I answer some questions. So, okay. So, let's get started. Is squirty cheese real? Do you actually consume that? I guess they're talking about like Cheese Whiz. I personally don't. I guess I do in some circumstances, like if they put it in something like, I think they put it in something at Taco Bell, but I personally do not intentionally try and eat that. I think it's nasty. Okay. Why do you not cook your own food? You always microwave it. What's that about? I use the microwave the most, and I also use my convection oven to heat up like a pizza or something like that. If I'm making like a tomato basil pizza. For me, it's just quicker and it's more efficient. I don't know. So that's just me personally. This isn't all Americans. This is just me, 21-year-old American. So, okay. You don't have kettles. How do you drink hot beverages? I drink hot beverages. Usually I will pour some water, heat it up in the microwave, and then I will, you know, put my tea bag in it or something like that. Most of the time I drink cold beverages though. Hot chocolate is a mix. So yeah. Do you seriously have pancakes for breakfast every morning? This one, that's funny. Okay, no, I usually don't eat breakfast, fun fact, but I do love some pancakes. I actually prefer French toast and omelets. Omelets are great. Okay. Do you really have the stereotypical groups in school, like jocks and nerds and shit? Yes, that is a real thing. That's not just in the movies. Definitely had that at my high school. Are jocks really mean to nerds? Like, are they bullies? I never saw that personally, but I've encountered rude people, if that makes any sense, like that do sports. Why are you so patriotic? Do you really love your country that much? Well, there's some things that need to change in this country drastically. And this past year, my mom and I just did like drive-in fireworks. We kept it really low-key for the 4th of July. Why do you spell things wrong? I think the same thing, because they have you in favorite and I don't spell it with a U. So that's funny. Can you understand the different American accents? Yes, like New Jersey or something like that. I think it's like or like a southern accent, yes. But like Californian, no. It just depends on the accent. Why do you hate pop quizzes so much? Well, sometimes we don't study. And you know, teachers catch us off guard and then we're like, uh-oh. Do you know all the states? I do, yes. Are state tests like when you learn the names of all the states and memorize them, or what? There's state tests? I don't even know what a state test is. Oh no. Oh, unless like you're talking about like, if you're talking about like in school or something, for example, like an SAT or SOLs. We had SOLs in school. I don't know if you guys, yeah, they're standardized tests for student achievement. Okay, I was right. Thank God. I was about to say, I was like, do I really not know what that is? Okay. How does your high school work? Like, why do you have lessons with people from different grades? So, for example, some people are more advanced in science, people are more, you know, advanced in math. I was never advanced in math. Some people are more advanced in English, so they get meshed up. Do people from senior year actually date people in sophomore year? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have ovens? Yeah. Do you seriously not have houses in your schools? No. Oh my gosh. What? Why do you have massive swimming pools and racetracks? I think just because you know what? Good question. The swimming pool, we like to swim here, and the tracks, people, I guess, like to walk a track, but I don't know. That's, you know, opening my eyes to really how strange Americans are. Why are you so invested in school activities? I personally never was. I did like honor society, but I was never into sports or what do they do in school? I feel old. I graduated high school in 2018, so I'm really not old, but I feel old. Okay. What is the best food you have ever eaten? Oh, honestly, right now, the best food I can think of is Red Lobster. Red Lobster is a restaurant chain. I went there for my birthday with my mom, and I had some salmon, I had some shrimp, and I had some Cheddar Bay biscuits, which is like what they bring out before. And honestly, I haven't stopped thinking about the meal since. Like, I'm just thinking about how badly I want to go back. So right now, that's what I'll say. Do you seriously throw away all your schoolwork before summer holidays? I do, because when I'm done with a class, that's my way of being like, oh, thank God I'm done. And I throw it all in the trash can. Do your outlets really not have switches? Okay, a couple of mine do, because they're like protected, and there's one that I plug my wallflower into. A wallflower is from Bath and Body Works. It has like a fragrance, and I switch that on and off. But all my other outlets in my room do not. What's up with the aggressive air conditioning? You know, sometimes we get toasty. Why do you take dates to prom? I didn't. It's a big deal to literally everyone else. I went with my best friend both years. Why do you have so many school dances? Well, I personally, I didn't go to ring dance, and I didn't go to homecoming. First of all, my high school didn't have ring dance. I went to prom 2 years in a row. It was like junior, senior prom. So yeah, I honestly don't know. There is a lot of school dances. I will give you that. Why do you take your high school graduation really seriously? Because it's hyped up for so many years, and also it's just a sense of accomplishment, and yeah, it's something to be proud of. Why does all your money look the same? Well, our coins look different. So this is a quarter, and it is worth 25 cents. This is a penny. I know you guys use euros, but I'm just trying to, you know. This is a penny. It's worth 1 cent. And this is a dime. It's worth 10 cents. And this is a nickel, and it's worth 5 cents. So, do you have indoor shops like the mall or whatever? Are there no outdoor ones? There are some outdoor ones. There is a outdoor one kind of close to me. Not really close to me, but fairly close to me. Most of our malls are indoors, and there are outlet malls, which are sometimes outdoors. So, yeah. What do you think of when someone says British people? I think of their beautiful accents. I'm not even kidding. And I think about how beautiful London is, and how much I just want someone to like show me around London. And I also think of Kate Winslet because she's, again, my favorite actress. What are your thoughts on Harry Potter? I honestly, I don't like Harry Potter at all. Like, not 1 ounce of me likes Harry Potter. Like, I don't care what house I am. That's such an unpopular opinion for an American. Like, we eat up Harry Potter over here, but this American doesn't. Do you have private or boarding schools, or are they all public? We do have private schools. Why are your houses so big? There are big houses, but there's also small ones as well. But I've seen pictures. I'm very invested in British culture, and so I do know that their houses are smaller than ours. So, do you have a school mascot? Yes, I've had a school mascot ever since I was in elementary school. You know, we love it. Do you really eat bacon with your hands? Do people eat bacon with like forks? Oh my gosh. Ooh. That's different. Yes. Do you seriously decorate your lockers? Some people do. I personally didn't. The only thing I decorated it with was my book bag and school supplies. I went to Target to get some college supplies before school started, and they literally had like so much. They had a dry erase board, they had a little holder, they had a freaking like disco ball that you could put in your locker. There was so much locker decor. I was kind of fascinated. But like, you don't spend your time at the locker. Yeah, it feels cool to have a locker. I remember I felt so cool when I had my locker in middle school, when we got them issued. And when I was transitioning from 5th grade to 6th grade, I felt so cool that summer because my mom got me like a test lock so I wouldn't lock myself out of my locker. She was like, practice with this, before I got my real one. So, why do you heat up water in the microwave? It's just quick and it's easy. Do you actually have a garbage disposal in your sink? Yes. Is your mailbox really at the end of your driveway? Do people not steal mail from you? I've heard of people getting their mail stolen. I definitely have. Mine personally never has, because my mailbox has a key that you have to get into it with. And I'm really thankful for that, honestly. Like, now that like I read that and make that connection, I really am. Do you need hall passes to leave your class? Like, they don't just let you go? Oh my gosh. In high school, it was an absolute mess, because every single time you'd have to like raise your hand, or you'd have to like go up to the teacher. It was so awkward. Yeah. Yeah. Or you'd have to get like your planner signed. Oh my gosh. I forgot that like they gave us planners. This is like bringing up some deep memories. Do you really have tests that are all multiple choice? Like, you don't have to write massive paragraphs. Some tests are multiple choice. Some tests are like true, false, multiple choice, fill in the blank, and then you have to like write a paragraph about it. So they are diverse. They're more diverse in college though. The last question is, do you really have a yellow school bus that drops you off right outside your house? No. When I took the school bus, I always had to walk a little ways, like 5 minutes to get to my house. So yeah, there's different stops in every single neighborhood, and mine just happened to not be in front of my house. I do remember one time my bus driver was really nice. It was absolutely pouring, like I'm talking like torrential downpour, and she pulled up a little bit closer to my house, like, you know, cut my walk like in 2 minutes, as close as she could get, without like going down a different road. So yeah, so no, they don't drop you off right in front of your house unless you get incredibly lucky and you just happen to have the bus stop right in front of your house. I can't tell you guys how much fun I had filming this video. This video was just so much fun. I had a great time answering these questions, and it also opened my eyes to like, maybe Americans are weird. Like, I don't know. I think British people are so amazing. I love London. I hope to come see England someday. I'm literally so excited for that day, and believe me, if that ever happens, I will be vlogging it. And yeah, it feels so weird to like talk about traveling because we are in the middle of a pandemic. It feels like we're never gonna return to normal. But when we return to normal, no matter how long that might be from now, I would love to go to London. But anyways, guys, I really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I hope to see you, yes you, in the next one. Bye, guys.
We can go driving in on my scooter, you know, just around London.